Good morning, everyone, and welcome to our 2023 All Heisey Glass Show and Sale in Newark, Ohio. This is going to be on Friday afternoon at 1 o'clock is when this video is going to air. You can see my number at the top, and you can see Billy's number and Michael's number. And if you want anything out of this show, all you have to do is call one of us, and we will try to get to you just as quick as we can, but there are going to be people here on the floor that we're going to be catering to first. I'm going to show you a video of my booth, but you can see the show is today from 1 to 7, and tomorrow, June 17th, from 10 to 2. If you can't make it to the show, you can look at the video, and you can send us a text, and maybe we can sell something to you anyway. So, if you're ready, I'm going to get ready here. I'm going to show you. Here's a preview little look at the show. Got a lot of nice pieces to show. I'm actually going to show you the pieces that are available in my booth. And the show, this room is absolutely full of Heisey. I'm going to guess there are at least 3,000 pieces of Heisey in here. So if you're ready, I'm going to show you on my front tables. If you see anything you're interested in, you can call, text, or email me. We'll go kind of slow. So you can see this is the front table number 1. As you saw just a second ago, we have a lot of favorite races, cordials. I won't be putting a lot of comments here. I figure pictures are worth 1,000 words. That's the first table in the front of the booth. Here's table number 2. I'll try to go a little bit slower than I did last night. There's about 25 tables here in the booth, I think, so try to refer to anything you want by a table. I have some pieces I think you probably haven't seen before. Maybe you've seen everything we've got. And here's our third table in front of our booth, the front part of our booth. If it looks like my hands are shaking, you're correct, they are shaking. I'm a little bit nervous about this show. Kind of wonder if anybody's going to show up to it. We've done a lot of advertising for the show. We've been on the radio. We've had 60 spots on the radio. Had about 50 yard signs we put out. Of course, that was a week ago, and there's very few of those yard signs left in town. They seem to disappear. All right. This is the first table alongside, so we're going to call this table number 1. The others are all front tables. And here's the second table. Mostly animals on this table. Mainly doing this video for the people that cannot come to the show. Of course, everybody's going to be at the show. They're going to be here at 1 o'clock, so they get that first pick on everything. Here's a third table coming up. But for those of you who can't come to the show, this might give you an opportunity to at least see what was available at the show. And if you want something, we will sell it to you, of course. Probably can't make out a lot of detail, probably can't make out many prices. We try to put the price on every item in our booth, so when you walk through the booth, you don't have to pick up anything and have to turn it upside down and see the price on it. We want you to see the price right off. That way, if you see the piece you're interested in, you don't like the price, you don't have to fiddle around with a lot of time looking for the price. You just move on to something else. We try to price our pieces based on current market value. That's not what prices sold for 25 years ago or 50 years ago or even 2 years ago, but what we feel is the market for at today's level. And prices, of course, do fluctuate from person to person and from location around the country to location. If you come to Newark, you're going to find a lot of Heisey for sale at the show. If you live out in other parts of the country, it may be a little more difficult to find good quality pieces of Heisey. And this is the end of table number 4. Focus in on that basket there. It's a very nice basket with a cutting on it. And here's going to be the 5th table. It's going to be a lot of old patterns on this table. We are at the GMP Hall. It has been renamed in the last week. 350 North Hudson Street in Newark, Ohio. This is our first attempt on doing a show on our own. So if you like the video, we would really like for you to share this video with as many people as you can. Hey, if you like it really well, please give us a thumbs up. We're on YouTube. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, we'd ask you to please subscribe to our channel. I'm going to call this the back wall, and this is table number 1 on the back wall. Because if you subscribe to our channel, you will get notifications when we put out videos. We put out a video, of course, every Thursday morning at 8 o'clock, and it's called Half Price Thursday. It's where we pull items out of the shop or out of storage, put them on a table, and we sell everything for just 1/2 the price that's marked on it. Here at the show today, you see these lesser items that are priced at $50 or under. The people coming in don't know it yet, but when they get in here, we're going to tell them that everything in the booth that is priced $50 or under is going to be half price. So we will also give you that luxury today. These aren't half price Thursday items, but everything that's priced under $50 will be half price. This is the 2nd table on the back row. Lots of orchid etch, lots of rose etch. We try to carry a wide variety of glass at the show. That way we can sell to almost anyone that comes in if you're really serious about buying Heisey. There'll be pieces priced here at the show from just a few dollars to lots of dollars. Okay, here's the 3rd table on the back row. We're about 7 minutes and 30 seconds into the video. We'll try to keep this just as short as we can, but we don't want to run through the video like we did last night when we gave you that fast preview. That was pretty quick. Hard to concentrate on anything unless you know how to stop a video, of which I do not. Okay, we're going to go on up the booth, down the first aisle up the booth, and this is going to be table number 1. You call this the first aisle. If you describe an item to it that you're interested in, I think I'll be able to find it fairly quickly here in the show. If you do it during the show hours, probably the first couple, 3 hours show might be a little bit hectic. I may not get to your call. The people that are coming in the door, they're going to get my attention first. But then if I see a text while I'm in between a couple customers, I will try to respond to that text. Okay, here's the 2nd table on the aisle. Lots of Greek key. So like if you're wanting something on this table, like maybe the old sandwich candle holders up there, you can say, hey, it's on the table with all the Greek key. And I'll know where to find it real quick. Have quite a selection of Greek key. Most of it is priced under $50, so it is going to be half price today. Of course, you've got those Alexandrite dolphin-footed candle holders. Those most likely are not priced under $50. There's a straw jar back there. I want to point out that straw jar. It has a lid on it. The lid is marked with the diamond H. That is not the correct lid for the straw jar. The correct lid for the straw jar, this lid actually fits on top of it. The other jar, it actually comes down over the sides a little bit. So sugar bowl lids, you put them on the straw jar. They fit, they look nice, but it is not the original lid. And usually about 90% of the value of that straw jar is in that lid. Okay, we're coming up on the 3rd table on the far aisle. Nice looking hurricane lamps there in the back with the crystal light bases, box chase decoration. You don't see those at every flea market you go to. Might point out these pieces here, those are hydrangea stems. They were made by Heisey, but they were sent to Dorothy Thorpe of California, and she would decorate pieces of Heisey, then put her stickers on them. Quite sought after today. It's about 11 o'clock in the morning. You'll get this video at exactly 1 o'clock. We'll make it live so you can start watching it. Now we're going to go down. We have tables in the center aisle. And in the center aisle, I'll back off from these pieces because no one's supposed to see the price on those pieces until the show actually opens up. Those are pieces on that front table there that we brought out of our collection. And now I can zoom in a little bit.
Oh, man.
This is the first table. Here's the second table. Well, I'm about halfway through the second table. Sorry about that. Have a lot of punch bowls. If you're interested in a punch bowl, we have several here to show. Colored ones, clear ones, dolphin-footed Sahara. Now, when we look at the top shelf, some of the pieces from the other aisle may be bleeding through, but I'll be getting to those pieces here in just a minute. 12 minutes into the video is going to be a little shorter than what I thought, which is good for you. It won't take you so long to look through everything. There's a nice looking cocktail shaker with a very pretty cutting on it. Like I said before, we try to keep a wide variety of merchandise in our stock all the time. We do have a shop that's open by appointment. It's located just north of Indianapolis, Indiana, and it is open by appointment only. Of course, it's closed this week. This is the end of table number 3. And then we'll be going to table number 4. Here's another 2-quart cocktail shaker. Sahara this time with an elaborate cutting on it. Most of the time when you see these colored pieces, they're cut real fancy. Heisey did not put that decoration on there. Heisey actually sold their blanks, or their glass that was undecorated, to about 400 different companies in the United States. Then those companies, they put their own decoration on it. They put their own sticker on it that sold as their glass. Some of them even went so far that they would take a little grinding wheel and they would grind out the Diamond H mark because they didn't want their customers to know where they were buying their blanks at. Here's the 4th table, the end of it, on the aisle. Now we're going down the home stretch. I think there's, 5, 6 tables to go. Have a few pieces of tangerine here.
I'm hanging in there. That's good. I got up at 2, I got up at 4, and then I woke up at 9.
There's a popcorn bowl some people are looking for. Old sandwich popcorn bowl. Supposedly only one old sandwich popcorn bowl was ever made, and that's an old sandwich. However, I do know of one Ipswich floral bowl that was cupped up that looks exactly like that, and they made a popcorn bowl out of it. Other than that, I think that's the only 2 popcorn bowls I've ever seen. 2 different patterns of popcorn bowls I've ever seen made by Heisey. Okay, this is the end of the first table on the last row. Here's an optic tooth vase. If you look on that, the optic teeth are very, very small on that one. Usually they're about 1 inch long. They're small on that one. I think that's called a lilac vase. Diamond optic, cut top. 15 minutes in the video and we'll be done in probably about 1 minute. So this video is not too long for you to sit through. Sorry for the glare. We've got some pretty bright lights this year to try to brighten up the booth so you can see things real well if you attend the show. And of course, if we sell a lot of items today, we're going to be unwrapping more items tonight after the show closes. It closes, of course, at 7 o'clock tonight. And we'll have the booth restocked for tomorrow. So if you're coming on Saturday, you're probably going to see things out in the booth that you won't see on Friday. So if you're here on Friday, you might come back on Saturday just to see the new items that we set out. And I'll back off a little bit again. These are the pieces that we've taken out of the collection that we told people we would not tell anybody what the prices were before the show opens up. So we will back off from those. Go around the front. All right, and thank you very much for watching our video of our first show, which is 2023 at the GMP Hall, 310 North Hudson Street in Newark, Ohio. We hope you can come out to the show, and if you can't, you can look at the video. Thank you very much, and goodbye.